Hello, in this video I'm going to show you My Yearbook Photo. My Yearbook Photo is a self-service school portrait tool which allows yearbook advisors to request school portraits from students and families and flow them right onto the pages of the yearbook in Creator Studio, which is what we're looking at right now. I have this project open up in Creator Studio. I'm on the dashboard. I'm going to click on the People tab here on the left, and I don't have any people or portraits in this project right now. I can import my PSPA portrait information if I had that, or I can use my yearbook photo instead, or in conjunction with PSPA if I'm just trying to get missing portraits, for example. To use my yearbook photo, I first need a CSV file of all the student and staff information. I happen to have one of those right here. Looks something like this. You've got grade column, last name column, first name, teacher, and email address. The email address is what's important for my yearbook photo to work. You'll need an email address for each student. That could be the parent email address or the student email address, or both, actually. You can put two emails in here by simply separating two email addresses by a comma. Once I have this file ready to go, then I just go to Creator Studio and click on Use My Yearbook Photo here, or from Add Import, I can click on Import People Info Only. So I click on this button, find my file, and the next thing is to map the information that is in the CSV file to how the system organizes it. So I take each of these grades that are in that file and I map it to one of these options in the drop-down above it. So for example, grade is grade, last is last name, first is first name, teacher is teacher is teacher, email address. And for some reason this file has an empty column in it. I'm just going to ignore that by not selecting anything in the drop-down. This file does have a first row of column names here. I'm going to hide that by don't import first row right here at the top. Otherwise it will show up as a student record in the portraits, and we don't want that. So when I'm ready, I click Finish Import and it will begin to process the names. Okay, once all the names are imported, they'll show up here in the People Management area. I have all the information here. Except, of course, photos are not here as indicated by this red icon. So I'm ready to request photos be submitted by each of these people, and I do that by going up to my yearbook photo and clicking on Request Portraits. And I can request portraits from everyone that doesn't have a photo, which currently is 692 people, or in the previous step, I can select specific people or multiple people from the list and choose this option for the selected people, which currently I don't have any selected. Then I choose a deadline to get all of these photos submitted by. So I go in and choose whatever date I need them by. And then I can put a message here that will be included in the email that everyone will receive. Once I'm ready to send, I click Send. Everyone will get an email requesting they submit their portrait photo. The email that they will receive will look something like this, with the student name, the grade, and the deadline to submit the photo by. They tap the button in the email, and that will take them to a web page where they can first review some guidelines about taking the photo to make it look good. And then they tap Continue, and then they have options to upload the photo. If they are doing this from a computer, then they have one option, which is just to upload a photo that they already have on their computer hard drive. If they are on a mobile device, they have two options here. They can choose a photo that they find on their phone, or they can choose Take Photo, which will guide them through the camera experience and show some guidelines on the camera, on the screen, that they can line up the subject with to help take a better photo. Once they take the photo, they review the preview and continue, accept the terms, and then submit photo. Back in Creator Studio, in my people list, as new photos get submitted, I will see the green button here that will indicate how many unseen photos I have to review. Currently it just shows 1. I click that button and it filters the list to all the new photos that have recently been submitted. And I can go through each one and review the photo here in the thumbnail. If for some reason the photo is not quite right, maybe it's bad lighting or they didn't follow the guidelines, then I can request a reshoot from this person or multiple people. I just select the people from the list here and go up to the menu and click on Request Reshoot. From here, I can choose a different deadline to give them, but keep in mind when you change this, it changes it for everyone. And I then type in here a reason of why we're requesting them resubmit a photo. Then I click Submit, and it sends off an email to the same email address as before, and they will see the reason why they need to resubmit, and then it will take them through a similar process of taking the photo, uploading the photo as before, and then it will appear back in here as an unseen photo that you reviewed again, and there you go. A couple other things with My Yearbook Photo from this menu here is I can download a student list. This is a list of all the names as well as a link that is associated with each student, so that you can just go straight to that link and submit the photo that way. If the school is taking these photos themselves, then they can use the link that's associated with each of those students to do that. Then there's settings, which is where you can change the submission deadline at any time, and you can also include your own photo guidelines that will be listed on the submission page. Once you're getting new photos coming in, reviewing them, you can begin to use these like any other portrait, where you can build portrait pages in your book and flow these into those layouts. And we have videos to show how to build portrait pages and portrait layouts. And that's My Yearbook Photo. Have a great day.